Hey everybody, Musky here, and I just came here today to talk about, I'm here to give out advice, and even though today is Monday, well, I guess you could say since it's gonna finish upload, it's gonna be yesterday. I didn't do any Squid Cat things today, but because this pic that I'm showing is pretty much a picture that I've showed in my last video about giving the comic and giving out bloopers and crap like that. Well, today I'm going to be giving everyone advice. So everyone is having a hard time with depression and suicide thoughts, and just to give quick warning, if you don't want to hear this, please back out. But if you need advice, I am here because I've actually given most of my friends advice and I've helped them a lot, and that's how I became really great friends, best friends with them. I am pretty much one of those really good friends that help everybody. I don't want anybody to be sad, but I guess it's how life rolls. And my friends also call me their guardian angel by what I do and what I do to help. So, right now I'm here to talk about, as I already said it, advice. Okay, so if you want to, I'm going to start with some things that have been going on in my head, which I can give out advice to help you. Most of the stuff I might give, I might not follow either, since I've also had depression. But here it goes. So, there's all those thoughts in your head, and you're strong, you're wonderful, beautiful, and you should never forget that. But we all go through tough times. If you think you're changing, don't think it's always bad, because as you get older, you're going to change. You're not going to always be the same. You're not going to be the same person ever since you're 5. Thinking, oh, when I'm older, I'm going to be a veterinarian. But when you get older, you're going to want to be an animator or something. Or maybe a really huge artistic person. Or maybe you want to be an actor. Not sticking to what you said when you're in kindergarten or first grade. Changing is something that you go through in life. It's not bad, and it's not good. Well, it is good, but if you think of course you're going through tough times when you're changing, but I guess that's how life finds its way, helping you change to find out what you want to do. Well, as you go through, you're thinking, is it good or bad? I'm so confused. Am I gonna turn out? Am I gonna do? Am I not gonna see the future? Yes, you are gonna see the future. You're just changing, and I've gone through experience, which I am still going through it now. Changing a bit, my voice is getting lower. Not that I'm a guy, no, I'm a girl. And you're changing, and you're like, when I was 5 years old, I've always wanted to be a veterinarian, helping animals. I thought that I had this huge touch with every animal, until I kind of thought animals as, well, I guess I'll stick to one animal, as I'm not really that much of a person who would talk, 'cause I would lie, thinking that I could talk to animals. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but I was like only 5 to 6 years old when that started before. And now I'm thinking of being maybe a cartoonist, making cartoons for kids, having them enjoying the back and making them educational, bringing back the occasional cartoons. Yeah, boo haters, yeah, you could deal. But it's good to be smarter than dumber. Yeah, you want to get past school, you want to go through all that crap. Now, it's real stuff. You're still changing, you're getting thoughts in your head. But there's things everyone has gone through, and even if they say they didn't, they did. 'Cause they're scared that you might judge them. And that doesn't mean everyone's gone through a change. And to get older, it's gonna come back. It's not gonna stay for like maybe 2 weeks and not ever come back. 'Cause once you get older, you're still gonna be changing. Like, as you see in some movies where they're like this, and then they're like this. When they're a teenager, when they're a kid, they get something different. When they're a teenager, they get something different. But when they're older, like an adult, they're still thinking something different than they were a teenager and kid. So while you're getting older, it's not just going to be the same. It's going to be completely different than you thought since you were 4 to 3 years old. Maybe thinking that you're going to be a popular singer, and now you're an adult and you're thinking, maybe I should become a babysitter. It changes. Your career choices, your mind, it's not always a safe place. Because when God brings you here, He brings you here for a reason, not just for you to live. He brings you here because He knows that you're going to help each other, that you're going to show everybody your good side. You're not always going to be completely quiet about what you're doing. You're not going to be, yes, we all have changed. We have all different personalities, but we can't judge others. Everybody is different, and if you don't like how they act, then you should shut your mouth, because that's how they act. And if you see someone getting bullied, act right away. Give the other person some advice. Don't just say, hey, you need to stop talking. No, because one bullying has gone through bad decisions too. Maybe they're changing too, and they're having that thought in their mind, and they just want to hurt somebody else to get it out of their mind. No, that's not how it goes, because everybody needs to learn that. I've been thinking to do that. That's why I always punch my pillars for fun. They don't care. But as I continue on, once you know that, people look in the mirror, you see all these movies where people are like thinking suicidal thoughts. They look in the mirror and they're bashing things open. No, don't do that. Grab a journal, write down your thoughts. Maybe make a lockbox and put your prized possessions in it. When you're sad, open it. Look through all your prized possessions that you've gotten from everyone you loved, even the ones who passed away. Maybe a couple pictures of your friends that you miss and they've moved away, and you want to remember them by heart. Put them in a box. Okay, I sound weird, put them in a box, but it's okay to cry for the ones you loved. And it's not always good to forget them. Well, it is, but not always. For you may forget them for a long period of time, but in your heart, you still care for them. They're still part of you. For you have all these small sections for everybody in your heart, but some you just need to let go, because some are really bad people. And they've hurt you, your family, your friends so much. Also, the thing I need to talk to you about is what's been going on in my life. I've helped everyone thinking they have this superpower. We all have this superpower that we just don't know. We don't all need to be the same. We're all different. And as I said, I keep on saying that, but that's because it's a major thing in life. You're going through different stages. Yes, I know. I've said that a couple times too. But it's just how the cookie crumbles. God just didn't put you here because He's like, I'm bored and I need to put this person on here for no reason. No, you're put on this earth for a pretty good reason. You just don't know it yet. When you're a child, you think it's all fun and games. So don't be mad at the kindergarten who threw a pencil at you. They're still growing up. Because when you were a child, you've probably done that too. So don't be mad and tossing them around and bossing them around, even though if they are your younger sibling. And don't get them in huge trouble. If you yell at somebody, think of how you acted when you were young and look at you now. You're mature and way better. You're not always that harsh. Now, I can't hold this for a long period of time, for it's actually 12:17 a.m. in the morning. But that's in the morning, way in the morning. That's when my thoughts come, and I'm here to tell you all that you're just changing. And even if you're not changing and you still have those thoughts, think of everybody that loves you. Think of all those people who admire you, who look at you for support. Don't just think that you're alone, because there's some people who look to you for support. You may not know that, but it's because they don't want to tell you, because maybe they're acting like it. You just don't know. You they don't want to tell you because they're scared that maybe you're gonna tell them no, go away or something. I've done that. I've been trying to act like my older brothers for a long time. And I've finally found my way to my own path as I've gone to them. I've been attached to my second oldest brother. Well, I should say my third since... never mind. My second oldest brother. I looked at him like he was the only brother I've had. We've had a lot in common, and I'm sure someone in your family, and even if you have any siblings, your mom or dad, your cousin, your uncle, your aunts, you have something very valuable common with them. And don't think you're complete different, because, maybe your parents act like that. Maybe they were just used to doing it right now. Except maybe they don't have the now age stuff, but maybe they've done exactly what you've done. Maybe they've grew up with the same art skills that you've been working on. Maybe they're thinking of what you want to do now when they were young. Don't think you're different. Yes, we all are different, but don't think you're that different where you have to think hard on all the sad things you've gone through. For I know I'm not usually one to able to say this, for all you see me is drawing, reading comics, but some of my drawings, I take that from my heart. That is my inspiration. I sing songs. Even with this bad quality of phone for a mic, I'm trying to upgrade it so I can sing my songs to everybody, to show everybody what I feel inside. I don't want to give you a 12-minute lecture about this, but if you need advice, you can come talk to me on Google+. Try to make an enrichment or something, because I'm actually one of those people who will help any stranger out. If there's someone being bullied at my school, at least at this school, at a public school, I'm an online school right now, but if I see anybody getting bullied, or anybody getting cyberbullied, step up. Just because you don't know them doesn't mean you can't. If they're not saying anything and they look like they're scared to say something, step up. Tell an adult what they do, but if an adult won't do anything, do it yourself. And if you can't do anything, think harder. Grab a friend, help you out. Talk to the bully, see what's going on with them, because maybe they'll actually stop and tell you. Because they probably just need a friend to talk to. And so now I don't want to give you any more long lectures. If I have any more, I'll make sure I put them out for you all. This is Masky, and I hope to all talk to you all soon. Peace out. And just so you know, yes, I was also Awesome Panda from Awesome Sis. Well, I was from Awesome Sis to Awesome Panda. So, peace out, y'all. I'm not different. So, maybe I am, but have fun.